Good evening, good evening. My name's Robert. I try things. On Thursdays, I try whatever game or games are free from the Epic Game Store. This week, it is Train Sim World 2 and Mothergunship. Those games could not sound more different than anything, honestly. I've tried, there have been a number of times where the free games was more than one. So at one time, there were three of them. And I'm not sure if any of them have ever been so dissimilar. I'd have to look back. Um, anyway, but before that, let me tell you guys, I felt really dumb a few times today. Um, Number one was when I got all the way to Home Depot, which is like in Topeka, pretty far away, but it's like 3 miles. Topeka's not a very large town, but it was like I'm at 29th and Wanamaker ish, and this was down at like it's past 7th at Huntoon and Wanamaker, which means like 13th. I don't know, like 16 blocks. Um, and several stoplights in between. And so I got all the way down there. I was renting a ladder so that I could run some cable up into my attic, a coax cable from outside where the cable company box is on the outside of the house, just straight up through the eave, into the ceiling, into the roof, attic. Gosh, into the attic. And I needed a tall ladder for that, a ladder much taller than what I have. And so I got all the way down there. I had reserved the rental online, and I didn't bring any forms of payment or my ID with me, and they needed my ID to confirm the rental, make sure that I was who I said I was, and I was supposed to be able to pick up this rental that had basically already been paid for with my card information online. There was this little piece of fuzz hair on top of my camera that I had to swipe off. It was really bothering me. So that was number one. So I had to go all the way back home, back to Home Depot, show her my ID, load up this 12-foot long, um, what are they called? Extension ladders into my Chevy Equinox with two straps and some string to tie the door down and some padding. I needed to not do that in that vehicle. I wish I still had my truck at that point. But where was I? So I got that loaded in the car, came back, got it into the backyard, climbed up, drilled my one hole, threw my cable up there, and I was done. And I got to bring I got to reverse the whole process, throw it into the car, take it back to Home Depot, unload it, all that fun stuff. So that was the instance number one where I felt really stupid. Number two was earlier this hour, I was trying to get my streaming PC set up, and the screen had the light on, but the screen was totally black. I wasn't even getting like a no signal message or anything. I was like, what? The light is on. I tried a different HDMI cable. I tried restarting this computer. I tried uninstalling and reinstalling the graphics driver, all that stuff. And come to find out, light on doesn't mean that the screen is on. Light off means that the screen is on. Even though the brand is on. ONN. Walmart. Screw you. But it only took like 10 minutes to figure that out. Like, this is supposed to be my job. I should have been able to figure that out sooner. It used to be my job anyway. So that was when I felt stupid number two. And then I don't know if this is like a stupid moment, but I was unprepared for how freaking hot it was going to be in that attic. I got up at 8 o'clock this morning like I normally do, had breakfast, did my Japanese practice, and then pretty much got straight up into the attic looking for, okay, here is where I'm going to need to drill down to run the coax cable to get it into this closet for putting the modem and the router and everything there. And it was really, really hot. And when I got up there, I discovered that when they replaced the roof, they put a new fan in, an attic fan that's on a thermostat. Um, and it goes from like, I think 80 to 120 degrees, so you can tell it to turn on anywhere within that range. And they had connected it wrong. They had connected the new thermostat for the new fan to the existing thermostat from the old fan, which didn't work anymore. Like, they were really fast. They got the roof off and on in 4 hours, including installing that new fan and some new vents and things. That was really impressive. But this was really dumb. They just reached in through the hole, grabbed whatever wires they saw, and then connected them to the thermostat for this thing. So I had to go and turn off almost every breaker in the house because I didn't want to try to figure out which one it was. I turned off everything but this room where the network was and Paige's office because she was working. She had meetings all day long. Um, what was I saying? And so I turned everything off in the house, went up, disconnected the old thermostat, threw it down the hole into the house, and connected the power to the new thermostat. And now it's all peachy. It's running at 110 degrees, and it's run all day because it's been 100 degrees all day outside. So we have black shingles on our new roof. Paige says pizza will be here in 5 according to the Papa John's app. Sweet. I did not feel like preparing anything for dinner tonight because I wanted to get drunk and play games. And because I almost died of heat stroke after spending a combined, not even a sustained, a combined 20 minutes in the attic at 110 plus degrees. Yeah, I was unprepared for how hot it was going to be up there. And then when I ran my coax cable up through that hole under the eave into the attic, it got buried in insulation somewhere. I don't know where. I'm going to have to get up at like 6:30, 7 o'clock tomorrow before the sun is up and climb up there and try to dig through the insulation to find this damn coax cable and run it over and drill a hole and drop it into the wall so that I can get it from inside this closet. And so, like, once I find the cable, I'm not going to be up there for another five minutes. Hopefully it won't take me an additional 5 minutes to find the cable. It's just digging through all that insulation and getting all the way down to where there's like, this much clearance between these nails from the roof. Yeah, I scraped my back. How bad is it? Let's see if we can show that off. It's not that bad. It felt worse than it looks. I didn't even look at it when I got out of the shower. I'll have to look at it in person in a mirror because the preview is really small. So I did scrape my back on one nail on like my third trip up there. Like I had brushed the nails and I was like, oh crap, I gotta watch out for these nails because there are nails every fucking where from where they nailed the roof down, the roof shingles. And so, like the third time getting up there, I wasn't paying attention, scraped apparently like 2 inches of my back along one of those nails. And anyway, so down where the cable came in, it's like this much clearance. I'm gonna have to reach and stretch, dig and whatnot, and hopefully not impale my head on nails. I thought about like where the hole is from the house into the attic, like pounding all the nails, bending them all. But number one, there were a couple of dozen. And number two, the one that I did sort of try to pound and bend, it acted like it was wanting to sort of slip out, which I don't need leaks in my freaking roof, my brand new freaking roof, which I need to contact the insurance company and let them know we got the impact resistant shingles because that's going to cut our premium. Yeah, our premium by like $300 a year. This upgrade from the standard architectural shingles to the impact resistant ones is going to be paid for just on the, not discount, just the reduced rate in like 2.5 years. Yeah. Awesome. Can I get the door once the pizza gets here since Paige doesn't want to? Yeah, okay. Okay. I'll pay attention to the notifications. She's counting down the minutes to when pizza's gonna get here. I'll pay attention to the doorbell notifications. I'm gonna have to run and grab pizza, so I'll be away for a couple minutes while I'm getting my pizza and serving patrons. What? Oh, she's watching the car on the map. Papa John's has the car on the map, apparently. Shoot. My phone. I'm already a little buzzed. Turning onto our street. Okay! I get the play-by-play. I think I mentioned this last week. I set Paige's text tone to a rim shot. What? She heard a car door. I'm gonna go check on the pizza. It'll be a couple of minutes. Please forgive me for abandoning you. All right, I'm back. Pizza. I can't say pizza because this isn't Little Caesars. It's what is it? Papa John's. So yeah, I'm prepared for how hot it was in the attic. But the reason I wanted to do that so urgently was because we had the electricians coming yesterday, and they installed these smart wafer lights. Essentially, they look like can lights, but they don't actually need a can up in the ceiling. In the living room, and a couple of them were having trouble staying connected to Wi-Fi, and so they were just turning themselves back on a few seconds after I turned them off. So the router is right there, right next to me. Like I reach and touch it. I'm totally touching it right now, and I am just about as far away from those, or this thing is just about as far away from those lights as it can get and still be inside an air-conditioned space. If I took these out into the garage, it would be even worse. But so I want to put these into that closet at the top of the stairs. I've talked about that a couple of times. It's weird your taste changes as an adult, because I could totally eat the shit out of a Supreme Pizza. Works, Ultimate, whatever each franchise calls it. And 10 years ago, 5 years ago, nope. I didn't like bell peppers. I didn't like onions. I still don't like them like by themselves, but they definitely contribute a lot of flavor to something like that. Who knows, maybe one day I like pepperoncini peppers. Pepperoncini. I remember reading all the time when I worked at Papa John's. However, capsaicin, actual spice, still tears me the heck up inside, and that's only going to get worse as I get older. Anything else interesting happening recently? We're getting a water softener on Tuesday the 10th. Got a couple of bids for that. One was like twice as much as the other. It's ridiculous. Even for the cheaper model of water softener. All we need it to do is pull the calcium out. We don't need it to filter the chloramine and all that stuff. Whatever. So that's on Tuesday. And then after that, we have ordered a new kitchen faucet. I'll get that put in. We want to get new faucet and shower in the guest bathroom, which is what Paige uses primarily, and I probably will too now. I've decided, because the one in our bathroom is tiny and gross. Yeah. One thing Paige thought about today, and I don't know if this is going too into personal finances or whatnot, but she thought about, okay, say we get another appraisal, pay a couple $100 for an appraisal, have the mortgage, send that to the mortgage company, and so they will somehow refigure the mortgage to where we get our mortgage insurance off sooner. And then with that appraisal, we'll have an actual amount of equity, and then we can get like a home equity loan to expand the bathroom and the bedroom like I want to do. It's not a horrible idea, depending on how long we're going to be here. But I have come to hate that shower specifically. The rest of the bathroom I don't hate, but that shower, can't stand it. One thing we definitely want to do soon is get a bigger, wider tub shower in the guest bathroom. There's room for it. There's another like 6 inches before the edge of the wall, so no big deal. Yeah. I'm eating greasy pizza. I'm gonna lose my buzz. Gotta keep that up. Okay. So, I'm done talking. I feel like I'm done talking. Let's go ahead and play some Train Sim World 2. I never played one. A lot of these are sequels in the free section. They want you to play the first one. Pay to play the first one. Alright. Oh great, I have to create an account. That's my email if anybody wants to email me. Let me test this, make sure it's gonna hide it. Okay. Hold on, you need to know my exact birthday. Fix that. Wait, what now? Oh, I got the month and the day backwards. Obviously not an American company. Oh crap, it's not my birthday. Okay. Dovetail live problem. Please try later. I wonder if this has to do with my pie hole. Let me disable the pie hole so I can get through to ad servers temporarily. Okay, screw that. I'm just gonna skip it. Okay. Gosh. Hiccups. Alright. Create a new conductor. We're gonna be female. Wow, look at this chick. That's not cool. Yeah, none of these are great. Okay, I guess I'll stick with her. Okay, we're picking an outfit. Sure, that one's fancy. You all know what I'm gonna name my female characters. Sand Patch Grade, London Underground Bakerloo Line, Schnellfahrstrecke. German, dude. What a language. So literal most of the time. Anti-baby pillen. Literally, birth control. Anti-baby pill. Um, let's do a long haul dealio that's not very exciting to start. Hmm. Welcome to Sandpatch Grade.
Train Sim World 2, an immersive and highly detailed rail simulation featuring authentic routes and trains from around the world.
Oh, train routes.
You've just been awarded some action points. These are displayed in the top right corner of the screen and count towards your overall experience.
Okay.
It is necessary to be fully observant of the surrounding world.
Oh.
Practice by looking up, down, left, and right.
Oh, I'm gonna have to change these graphics. This is not performing well. Oh, I had to look at those specific. No.
Besides operating trains, there are lots of requirements to navigate on foot. Try moving around now.
Wast, buddy. Hold on a minute. Options. Settings. Oops. Screen. No, we're gonna take this down to at least medium. Okay, it's not the worst. Hey, I fixed the marker.
Interactives to be discovered, but not all of them will be as easy to find as this one. Climb aboard and take a seat in the cab with the engineers for a short ride.
Huh? How do I climb up? Okay. Oh, okay. Um. Should I climb up this ladder here? No, I didn't want to climb back down. How do I get up? Damn it. Maybe it's on the other side. That's a door, yeah? What the hell, man? Alright. Already having problems. This should not be this difficult. Alright, let's do some Googling. Yeah, this is not... Hold on. Are there doors on the side of the train here that I can just go directly into there? Oh! See... Second men.
You can pause the experience at any point and review previous and current objectives. Check it out now, and then return. Ready.
Escape. Okay.
A lot of time will be spent operating trains, so when ready, sit in the engineer's seat.
Alright.
A heads-up display has appeared on the right side of the screen. This is a guide to what the train is doing.
Okay.
This is the speed display. The white needle shows current speed.
Oh.
The red marker indicates the maximum permitted speed.
Okay.
This is the direction display. An arrow will indicate forward, reverse, and neutral directions.
Okay.
This is the power display. A number will indicate what position the power control is in.
Okay.
These are brake indicators. They show the state of the various brake systems, allowing independent management of them.
Are you going to tell me more about these brake
On the top
systems?
right are the signal and speed limit displays. These feature an indication of what is approaching and a countdown distance to when they will come into effect.
915
Some of
yards.
these displays can be hidden via the settings menu for a more challenging experience.
Yeah, I know. I don't want a challenge.
This train is ready to go. Pull the indicated handle all the way back to get moving.
Woo! Driving a train! Don't have a lot of,
Offers the ability to operate powerful and heavy freight trains on one of America's most stunning and famous railroads.
Okay.
You are currently riding an AC 4400 CW locomotive. These are the workhorses of trains operating over the Sandpatch Grade, with CSX Transportation having more than 600 in its roster.
Okay. My grade is 1.3%.
Train Sim World allows you to ride and drive trains from a selection of internal and external camera angles. Let's take a look now by exploring the exterior of this train.
Okay, exterior it's 3. Okay. Use the mouse and arrow keys to move the camera. Oh shit.
Other internal and external camera views are available to be explored. These can be accessed from the number keys.
So we got 1, 2, and 3 that I just moved. How fast am I going? Almost the speed limit.
You've only explored a small area here, so let's take a look at what else there is to enjoy.
Okay.
Welcome to Pennsylvania. Crossing the Allegheny Mountains, the Sandpatch Grade is a vital link in the sprawling CSX rail system. Master the controls of powerful American freight locomotives operating out of the vast Cumberland Yard facility. Whether the sun is shining, there's a rain shower, or a full-on snow blizzard, It's up to you to keep the rail traffic moving. Battle your way over one of the steepest railroad grades on the East Coast. Along the way, don't forget to place safety posters, collect lost hard hats, put up no trespassing signage, and fix broken snow markers. Welcome to the Sandpatch Grade.
Okay. Start a new journey, sure. Oh, I'm out of pizza.
This is the latest generation general-purpose Type 38 locomotive built by the Electromotive Division of General Motors. Known as a GP38-2, it packs an efficient 16-cylinder diesel-electric motor able to generate 2,000 horsepower.
16 cylinders. Okay. Now what? It just froze. Alright.
First off, walk over to the locomotive as indicated. Open the
Locomotive.
and proceed inside.
See, I don't like that there's a difference between types of interactions. Some it's E, some it's click. I wish it was consistent.
To take control, you'll want the...
This is a different train.
Safety always comes first on the railroad. So to start with, we need to let those around us know this locomotive is operational. Begin by turning the forward headlights control to bright.
Where the hell is the forward headlights control? Okay. Oh, wait, no, down here.
There are three key controls to operating this locomotive: the reverser, brakes, and throttle. The reverser determines direction of travel. Put this into forward.
Which one's the reverser? Okay. Forward.
To the left is the auto brake, which applies brakes along the entire length of the train. Let's move this to release. We're about to move, so make 2 blasts of the horn to alert anyone around. Remember, safety first. Now add some power, but not too much. Too much power too soon can damage both the locomotive and the cars. Always start off nice and slowly. Increase the throttle lever by 1 notch.
Okay. Throttle. 1 notch. Miles per hour. Tenths of miles per hour. What if I really wanted to just drag the throttle all the way back? Also, it kind of doesn't make sense that back is more throttle. Horn! Now what? How was I supposed to know that was the lights without them telling me? Is there a way for me to see? See, it's not labeled. Okay, now what? Okay.
You're moving. Great work. maintain a constant speed, move the throttle back to its idle position. That concludes the basic engineer training on this locomotive. So let's bring it to a stop. Move the auto brake to initial reduction. As with applying power, too much brake pressure applied too quickly can be detrimental to the train and its cargo.
Okay. Initial reduction. Okay.
That was great work. You've just completed your first lesson operating the GP38-2. There's always more that can be discovered, though. As engineers, we'll never stop honing our skills.
How much more skill? How much level of skill can you have as an engineer? Okay, here to continue. Hey, this is pretty nice. This is a really, really nice, relaxing game. I might go get another piece of pizza. Yard switching. Ooh. See, this game, to me, I don't believe should want to be challenging.
Before a train goes anywhere, crews arrange all the cars together. Meticulous planning goes into making sure the right cars go to the right tracks to make up the right trains. This process is called switching.
Okay.
Climb aboard this locomotive and we'll get started.
Alright, climb aboard my locomotive. Get into the cab. Open the door. Get into the seat. See, I wish there was consistency between action controls. Is it E or is it what is this? Reverse handle. Wait.
Set the locomotive up and pull towards the cars ahead. Take it easy though. 5 miles an hour will do just fine.
Forward. Release. What is this? Cutoff valve. Great. Yeah, see, they didn't explain any of that. Okay, we're moving. 1.6 miles per hour. So this doesn't have the speed gauge in the same spot.
Gently bump into the cars up ahead. The couplers will engage automatically.
Okay, we're going to keep it at 3.9 miles per hour. Oh, okay, I guess not. I thought that turning the throttle to idle was gonna. Ooh boy, that's fast. Was gonna keep it at whatever speed it was at the time. All right. So we are coupled.
That's it. You got this.
So now, reverser goes into reverse.
Beyond the switch in the track.
Okay. Nope. Nope, not two. Not two throttle. Just one. Okay, this is mildly nerve-wracking all of a sudden. Where am I supposed to be able to see the speed? Is it this? Okay, miles per hour. So there's not a digital readout. Stop the train beyond the track switch. Okay, we are going to coast. Initial reduction. How far past it am I? Not as bad as I thought. Not as far past it as I thought.
To put these cars with the others on the adjacent track,
No, not emergency.
must be changed. Climb down from the locomotive and walk to the switch.
Wow, I have to walk 125 yards? Goodness. Also, if I'm operating a switch, it has to be past the last car, so it doesn't matter which side of the locomotive I got off on, right? Question mark? I guess to you guys it would question mark. Yeah. What did I stop? 11, 12 yards past where I was supposed to?
Move the.
Okay.
Excellent. We're all set.
Lots of walking.
Climb back aboard and push the cars down the track, connecting them with the others already there.
So we're gonna push. Ooh. I am buzzed, so we're gonna push that way, okay. I'm having positive feelings about this game. It's not exciting, but it's interesting and rewarding so far. Should I close the door? Yeah, close the door. There we go. All right. Set the reverser to forward. Brakes to release. Throttle to 1. And we have 300 amps. Brakes are on release. We're in forward. What's wrong? Why aren't we moving? Throttle is, or reverser is forward. Brakes are on release. Throttle's at 1. Oh, we are moving. It's just very slow. Very slow to get moving. Okay. 300 yards, 313-ish. Connect the train to the additional freight cars. Okay. Honk the horn. No, come on. Let me drag the damn headlights. Oops, no throttle. Headlights. Headlight. Oh, okay. Alright, so we're going 5 miles an hour. How far do we have? 200 yards. Let's turn our throttle back down. Yeah, you need a lot more training than in this video game to actually operate one of these mofos. And then you got this middle-aged dude just glaring at you. fast are we going? 3 miles an hour? Give me a little more throttle. This is not bad. This is probably not exciting to watch, but it's fun to do. Walk over to the first freight car. Why did it stop me?
Now to uncouple the locomotive from the cars, climb down and walk to the first freight car.
Okay. Wait, oops. Hold on. I didn't set the handbrake to applied. Wait a minute. Up. Okay. Handbrake. To
Pull the cut lever to disconnect
applied.
the locomotive from the cars.
Guess I gotta climb up on top. Maybe? Hold on. It's not particularly... Okay. This goes all the way up? Question mark? Cut lever. That's not... Coupler. How the hell? What? Okay, I can just climb over between cars. That's cool. Oops. I right-clicked and it took me off of, like, movement controls. What coupler? Ah. That's not helpful. You weren't pointing at the right frickin' spot.
This process is repeated until all the cars required are assembled on the same track. To finish, climb back aboard the locomotive and move it up the track so it is ready to assemble more cars.
Reverse the locomotive backwards to complete this tutorial. Bring the locomotive to a stop. How'd I do? Nothing on the performance graph as far as speed goes. I guess since it's still the tutorial, not tracking that kind of stuff. I'm gonna have to go to sleep fairly early. To get up early, to get up in the attic and not die of heat stroke.
Refueling is an important part of keeping a locomotive running, so let's go over how we do it.
Wow, even refueling. It's not even just running it. However, I'm going to have to stop this soonish.
A refueling stand consists of two components: the hose, which connects to the locomotive, and the pump activation control. Return to the fuel stand and activate the refueling pump. The system will automatically switch off once the tank is full. You can see the state of refueling by observing the indicator on the side of the fuel tank.
Yeah, but how many gallons does it hold? Apparently 1,700.
Pick up the hose and put it back on the fuel.
Nice. I suppose. Blart Thaniel, 42. M. Evans, 193. Oh, these are all screenshots shared by players. Okay. Take the yard power over to the yard and pull together the new inbound cars. Then take the cut over to the bowl for classification. What? I hope it walks me through this. Okay. Brake off. Lights on. Generator on. Nope, nope, one throttle. Come on, give me one throttle. Why are you messing with me? I can't move that. Wait, why can't I move the throttle? Something's wrong then. What didn't I do? Brakes are released. Oh, reverser her is I need it in forward. There we go. Now I move it to throttle 1. Alright, up to 300 amps. Now we start moving, theoretically. Are we gonna move? What? Oh, we're moving 1.9 miles that way. Why are we not moving? Cursor is forward. Dynamic brake is off. Independent brake is released. Automatic brake is released. I honked the horn. Is there a switcher I need to do something about? Oh, rear headlights, okay. What did I forget? Why am I not moving? Do I just have a whole bunch of trailers behind me and I needed more throttle? And we're in a different locomotive with another digital speed readout. These trains don't move. very fast, do they? Let's give it a little more throttle. What is my maximum speed? It's probably like 9. Honk honk. I'm on a 2.2% downgrade. Yeah, okay, I'm probably gonna quit after this little mission thing. What am I looking at here? Red main reservoir, white red brake cylinder, white brake pipe. I have no idea what that means. Man, I wish I could stick at throttle 4 without going over the speed limit. Something is squealing. And I don't know if that means I have like brakes on or something. I don't. Like, what is the deal? Oh, there's a door right behind the seat. Interesting. What is this? Heater? Nah, not cold. Oh. Apparently we moved to an area with a higher speed limit. But I am good with this. It says 11 here. Right here. But then it says... Oh, wait, no, okay. No, we both say 11. Oh, and it tells me what my limit is. I have no idea what that means. I don't know what the alerter does. Still got 1.5 miles. How do these guys deal with, what's it called? The clanging, the bell. That would be really annoying. Hey, I used a window wiper. EOTD emergency. No, I don't need to do that. What is this? Please do not tamper with brake valve settings, or else you will derail the entire locomotive. Oh, turning off the bell. Sweet. Oh yay, a window to open. Very pretty. Very nice CG environment. I turned the bell off. I have no idea what those do. 1.3 miles. My speed limit is really like 13 miles an hour, 15. Attendant call. Who's the attendant? Am I the attendant? Oh, is that a measure of amps? Okay. So what happens if I go to throttle 5? It's probably going to go a good bit faster than it needs to. Yeah, okay. Throttle 4 is good. Sun visors. Yeah, no, we're not gonna touch the fuses. What is that? Emergency cutoff. Nah, I'm not gonna use that. So there's a train coming the other direction. Is it on the track next to me? I can't tell. Under speed limit, I get 30 AP. Okay. Whoa, shit. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Why are we... What the hell happened? Okay, I give up. Let's exit. Yes, I want to exit the game. I almost ran into another train! It didn't tell me anything about changing tracks or switching or anything. Paige and Clay are chatting about hanging out next time we're in Kentucky. Alright. Time for the exciting one. Mothergunship. Let's build some ridiculous guns. Funded in part by Humble Bundle. And free on the Epic Games Store. Terrible posture games. I can't sit like that. Let's play Mothergunship. Hi, Lily.
Is that them? Did we find the right ship?
It's someone, Wilkinson. That's good enough for me. They'll do. Give them the armor. Listen, recruit,
What?
you may not remember much, but that's not really important to me. What is important is that we get you out of there. Get moving.
Okay.
That armor you have is equipped with
Whoa.
triple jump boots. We'll see about upgrading that more if you make it out alive.
Which way? Okay. Triple jump.
Sensors show that there are a few turrets in the next room. Punch them in the face parts. Or anywhere, really. Just punch them.
Punchy, 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 punchy. So this is like the first-person shooter version of Bullet Hell.
Armor can take a beating, but you'll need a gun. In that shop, There should be some gun parts and a crafting bench. Pick up the parts and activate the station.
Oh, there's a thing. And another floaty thing. So this is kind of in the Borderlands vein. Wait.
Welcome to Joe's Arms and Armory Crafting Stations, where the only limit to your destructive capabilities is your imagination. The secret behind Joe's Crafting Station is in its unique mix of modular parts. It's like playing with blocks, just highly explosive. This is the gun you are crafting. The glowing arrows designate sockets you can select. Try selecting a socket now. When you select a socket, you have access to your inventory, where you can select parts. You have 3 tabs in your inventory. Connectors add more sockets. Caps do funny things to your entire gun. And barrels, well, those should be obvious. There are only 2 rules. First, parts have to physically fit where you want to put them. And second, barrels need to face forward. You could thank the insurance companies for that.
The insurance companies. Hi, Matt. You missed the train game.
Add, remove, or rotate parts however you want, but keep an eye on your energy costs. Every part you add costs more energy to fire. So sure, build a 40-barrel gun if you want. Just be prepared to only fire once before having to wait for the recharge.
Okay. How do I remove a part from a socket? Okay. All right. 10 shots per second. Okay, finish crafting.
Done crafting? Don't worry, you'll get better at it. Wilkinson, can you get that door open?
I'm on it.
Oh, can't do anything with the boxes.
That's how we fund this resistance, after all. It's also the only way getting a better gun. At least for now.
Money! It said something about money. Where do I get the money? Yeah, whatever. Wow, this is really, really responsive. Does my armor recover?
So, we're looking for a self-destruct button. Should be easy to spot. Big, red, obvious. The archivists like to do things by the book here. That's your ticket out.
How do I... Left-hand gun. I just picked one up, okay. Yeah, this is a first-person bullet hell game. Awesome. Did I get them all? And it didn't get any health. All right, shop. Doesn't tell me how much anything costs. Lava container. I don't see anything about an energy cost, though. Is that my energy cost? 9? Okay. Okay, here's a socket. Oh, there's a lot of sockets on this one. Yeah. Okay. Oh, did I just hurt myself running through my own lava field? Awesome.
You know, I wasn't expecting someone like you. Our intel said you were quite the soldier back during the invasion. I hope you're as good as the records indicate.
Oh, shit. I don't know what the little purple things are, but I definitely need the green things. Okay, we're going into the boss room. Awesome.
Did you see how that last door had a skull in front of it? I do that to my office, too. That's how you know I'm the boss. God knows why the aliens do it, though.
Okay, Colonel. It's a boss room. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here.
Don't give up on us, soldier. Back on your feet.
Okay. Ah, dang it, I died.
Back on your feet.
How many times can I die before it, like, gives up on me? It's like bullet hell. Great. Okay. Are those like bullet bills coming at me? It's dead. How did I get up here? Yay, it fell in the lava. Finish line. Woo.
I didn't think you'd run into anything that large, but you held your own. That's probably what the skull door was all about. Anyway, find that self-destruct button and get out of there.
Self-destruct button. You got the new Spider-Man game, the Miles Morales one? This is not the self-destruct button.
Don't wait
Wait.
around. There should be an escape pod nearby. Hustle, soldier.
Escape! That was weird. Is that Earth?
Good work. You're not dead. We're sending a shuttle for you now. But there's no time to rest. Your work is just beginning.
Yeah, aliens invaded Earth.
Those ships, each one of them is an obstacle. Each one will be a battle that will test the very metal of the resistance. And each one will get us one step closer to our final objective. There she is, soldier. The heart of the Archivist fleet. That's the thing holding Earth hostage. That's our target. That's the Mothergunship.
Matt, when you say you got the new Spider-Man game, is that the Miles Morales game?
Welcome to your headquarters, fully autonomous and isolated from the rest of the resistance, just in case you're compromised.
That's Jasper, a loner AI who runs the ship. I'm Wilkinson from Tech Support, and I'm your on-site certified maintenance representative from Joe's Arms and Armory. Joe's Arms and Armory, gun-shaped solutions for alien armada shape problems. I've got 3 other non-expendable agents on other ships due on board today, so I'll keep this brief. Get your missions from the missions console. And remember, there's no potty on board, because life expectancy isn't what it used to be.
When you're ready, head on up to the bridge. There's a panel under that big globe you can activate to see your next mission.
Punch the things. Okay, mission panel. I'm assuming mission panel is here. This moves so fast.
More than just destroying the Mothergunship. There's an entire armada to destroy too. Select an archivist ship to choose your mission. Right now our scanners only pick up 1 within range. That won't always be the case.
Okay.
We're giving you some gun parts to get you started, recruit. Everyone likes options.
You can only bring a few gun parts with you on a mission. Some missions will allow for more gun parts. Don't judge me. I don't make the rules.
Right. And if you die, you'll lose all the gun parts you have taken with you. Avoid that.
Oh boy. Oh man, this is pretty high energy. I'm not sure if I'm up for that right now. Oh, I beat Fallout 4 today. Ugh. Yeah, that's a lot for me right now. We're gonna table this. We're gonna table this. I'm not really feeling this. Quit. No, I didn't want to start Star Trek. Dang it. No, We will close Star Trek. Okay. Okay, I beat Fallout 4 today. I sided with the Railroad. There are 3 factions you can side with, similar to Skyrim. Although in Skyrim there's only really 2, except for the DLCs, but they're not like all mutually exclusive as far as that goes. In the main game, there are 2 factions. You've got the Empire and the Rebels, more or less. I like the Empire better than the Rebels. The Rebels are a bunch of bigots. And so is the Brotherhood of Steel in Fallout 4. The Institute are a bunch of holier-than-thou jerks who are not actually doing anything to help humanity. They're just hiding underground and tinkering with their toys and not applying any of their technological advances to help anybody on the surface. They're using the people on the surface to accomplish their own ends. As far as I could tell, I couldn't really find anything negative about the Railroad. I probably looked past certain things, but the Railroad, as far as I know, just wants to free synths. Synths, which are basically synthetic people. We can make arguments about whether they are actually people, whether they actually have free will, but, like, they're not hurting anybody. Versus the Brotherhood is bigoted, and they want to kill all the synths and all the super mutants and all the ghouls and all the everything. And the Institute just wants to further their own ends. So, yeah, the Railroad. And then the Minutemen are kind of neutral. They're not really trying to accomplish anything except help everybody. And get the Raiders and the Gunners and the Mercenaries and all the bad guys out of the Commonwealth. The Commonwealth of Massachusetts. So yeah, beat Fallout 4 today, blew up the Institute. That was fun. And don't even talk to me about spoilers, because it's an old game. When did Fallout 4 come out? 2015. It's almost 6 years old. New Vegas was 2010? Interesting. So yeah, almost 6 years old. I don't want to hear about spoilers. It would have been spoilers for me, but I am a weirdo. So, yeah. Tired. Well, I don't know about tired. I think I'm more just buzzed, you know? So, I went to the library the other day, yesterday. Got 4 Tamara Pierce books. I don't know if you can hear me. 4 Tamara Pierce books. I don't know if I've ever actually read all of these. I'm fairly certain I've read this first one. Pretty sure. Wait, what are you doing? No, you can't have... You cannot have my crumbs. Stay away from people food. Some of it can kill you. Pizza especially, because it has garlic, almost all of it, and then a lot of it has onions. So stay away from people food, fat ass. No, you can't have the what are they called either, the twist ties. Gotta twist these around something if I want to keep them. My cats are fatzos. I untied a new, what's it called? HDMI cable, because, like I said, I was having trouble with my screen, and it just turned out it wasn't on. Keep it simple, stupid. That's like the first thing I learned when troubleshooting computers. Keep it simple. Is it plugged in? Is it turned on? I thought it was on. I thought the little blue light down here meant that it was on, but no. It means that it is off. Not my fault that that's stupid. Anyway. But I've had this screen for like 3 or 4 years, so I should know better. Okay. I missed my counseling appointment today. I was at Walmart. Totally spaced that we had rescheduled because yesterday was we had the electricians here during that time. But I'll see Tim again in 2 weeks. So it'll have been a month, but okay. I think I'm gonna call it for tonight. I am not dead tired, just dead. Can't think of anything. My brain is not working. So everybody have a good night. If you haven't already, like the stream. YouTube treats these just like recorded videos. So if you like the stream, it helps the channel. And if you haven't, subscribe to the channel so you know right when I go live and right when I do post videos, which, granted, have been kind of few and far between. But, you know. Anyway, I will be live on Sunday. And Sunday, we might come back to visit these games. These two, Train Sim World and or Mothergunship. But if anybody has another idea, you can tweet at me, at rmgreenstreet. And we can play something else, I guess. Maybe even something that I've played before, although that kind of goes against the theme of the stream, which is trying stuff that I've never tried before. I've never played, excuse me, Battlefield 2. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, everybody have a good night. Happy Thursday. I will see you guys on Sunday.